Weathering the weather with Ed. Sometimes he's cranky, sometimes he's goofy, but he's always got a joke. Before I met him, I said meteorology. Hey, guy, that's not for me. But now I'm weathering the weather with Ed.
What? I'm on? I
Good
guess
morning.
I'm on.
This is Weathering the
It's not
Weather.
good morning. It's the afternoon. What's the matter with you? We just messed up. Okay, go ahead. I'm Ed Cohen. No, I'm actually Bethany Rivera.
He's Bethany. I'm Ed.
That's Ed.
And this is Weathering the Weather
With Bethany.
Bethany.
My last name is Rivera and yours is Cohen.
Cohen.
And I have a 15-and-a-half-inch neck.
Mine's looking pretty fine.
Yes, it is. It's anything to get the ratings up. All right. First of all, I want to just say that the money's really rolling in. $25. Thank you. $22. You're not in the picture.
Either shot, it doesn't
You know,
matter.
Michael J. Fox is on the air now. I'll plug it. Thursday nights, NBC, be Channel 7 here in Boston, or whatever your cable is. And, you know what I'm saying here?
Donate.
Donate.
We need some
$22.
money. Goes for a good cause.
I don't get any money out of this. But you get a picture of me with hair. Actually, it's a squirrel with blonde streaks, but that's all right.
He's looking like a stud.
I'm showing the book, and they got promos up. All right. You make the check out to Ed Cohen, C-O-H-E-N.
Okay.
I think it's spelled Ed. Oh, hi, we're back again. There it is. Don't hone in on it so they can see it.
There's the young, nice.
There you go.
There
Stop
you go.
winking at me. And these.
There you go.
Next, what? Next. Oh.
We have some good pictures on here. It's
yes.
very
We have
informative,
some
and it
naked
goes for a
clouds
good
here. I'm
cause.
trying to introduce sex into the book, but they wouldn't let me.
He's just a little crazy.
Two clouds merged together, and then they had a thunderstorm. See, that's how it works.
That's how it starts off. What a good novel.
Don't worry how it ends with a hurricane. Look at these. These clouds. You can be going in and say, "Hey, look, it's a cloud." All right, thank you. Oh, didn't take a shower. All right. So today's topic is what? Why I haven't been paid.
Today's topic is indoor air quality.
Yes, and yes,
So-
ma'am. As opposed to what we did last time, ambient air quality. We have two people in the audience, actually, and they're actually alive.
Two people, real
Two.
live people. This is pretty big for us, guys.
Danielle, you're actually, say something,
Wait a minute.
Danielle.
Hi,
That's good enough.
Danielle.
And this is my beautiful girl, Sarah. Hi. Say it one more time.
It's not our child,
Here
is
she
it?
is. She is not our child.
Is it Danielle's?
Sorry. It's not Danielle's child. She's my little sister.
You know, my squirrel had a little lilt to him this morning. I don't know. All right. So let's get on with the show.
All right, you want me to start the first question? Can we get the ball rolling?
What? Yes.
I guess we can. All right, the first question. What is the definition of
Not
air
that anybody cares. I just like to say I'm recovering
We just
from
want you guys to
asthmatic
know.
bronchitis. Not
Exactly.
that anybody cares. Leave that door shut.
So what's
Go
the
ahead.
definition of air quality, Ed?
As long as you put it that way, the abbreviation for indoor air quality is IAQ. I'll figure that out. And I think you can answer indoor air quality. The room's at it again. Can you define it? Here's the hint. Indoor air. You're sitting in a building, a bus.
Must be the air that you're breathing inside. It has
That
to be
is
indoors.
correct. I always breathe it in.
you
That
know?
is correct, yes. You won't want to go home after this show.
It only makes sense.
Nothing I say makes sense. All right. Now, could you make a little more noise while you're moving them? Thank you. Let's give a hand to the control room. It's the executive producer. Come on and take a bow. We have George over there. It was too cheap to buy a book. All right, George. Thank you. All right. So what's the second question?
What does the term outgassing mean?
Not gasting. It's gassing.
Gassing.
Look at me when you say that.
Oh.
Go ahead. It's when a person eats too many beans. They outgas.
Interesting. Very, very
Thank
interesting.
you. Actually, you don't have material. You even get it cleaned and it sheds the odor out. Or you
Really?
put some. What am I lying
Well,
about
that's
this?
pretty interesting. I mean, I didn't realize
You know,
that you had
how about the people? So they do that, and you smell the new rug. Very tasty, right?
very
You know how I smell
very
all this
outgassing.
sometimes. It's very outgassing.
Yum.
So you have that inside.
Does it smell good?
If it's food, yeah.
That'd be nice.
I would just like to get the hell out of it. And I would just like, all right.
Add a little insert real quick.
Indoor air quality. I want to read this because it drives the executive producer crazy. I don't have this memorized, you know. increase my pay and I won't read. Paid nothing. The quality of indoor air. Oh, wait a minute. The quality of indoor air inside offices, schools, and other workplaces is important, not only for workers' comfort, but also for their health. If you got poor air quality, you can get headaches, fatigue. Most of the country's fatigue. Trouble, not to mention Congress. Trouble concentrating. I don't have
That's
that.
everybody.
Irritation of the eyes, nose, throat, and lungs. This sounds like a doctor's commercial. Also, some specific diseases have been linked to specific air, terrible writing, contaminants or indoor environments like asthma
There you go.
with damp indoor environment. Thank you. In addition, some exposures, such as asbestos, that's always a goodie.
That's, yeah.
You can get asbestosis and some other stuff. Mesothelioma. I think.
Lovely, lovely things.
Yeah. And I lost my place. Well, you get the idea. And chemicals can be released from material at times. All right. So now, you have to have the proper ventilation. We'll get to that later. Yes, go ahead.
Pretty interesting, pretty interesting.
I don't think it. Oh, yes. It,
Yeah, maybe not.
would you just read? Don't
next-
read the next question.
Hey.
I don't want to do. Oh, yeah. What is radon? Anybody
He
know what
got the
radon
next
is? How about
question.
the audience?
If I knew the answer, I would answer it for you.
What is radon? Anybody? Danielle, wake up. Danielle.
Rain on me. That's what it is.
No, radon.
Radon, not rain on you. Thank you. Radon is a radioactive gas. Not good.
Ooh.
Not good at all.
I
It
was
is
thinking-
colorless. Aren't they always? Odorless. It's definitely not outgassing.
Oh, great.
And chemically inert. I can't
Oh,
see anything.
great.
Unless you test for it, there is no way of telling how much is present. Yes.
So,
All right, we'll get back
would it
to-
be possible that we can be sitting in radon right now?
Probably.
Oh,
But don't worry about it.
interesting.
What's the worst they could do? Cancer.
Oh, not much.
Go ahead.
Well,
Well,
what
you smoke anyway, so what the heck's... Oh, sorry.
that is true, but I would not like to die. I mean,
There you
this
are.
reason. You know.
What's on the screen? I
So-
can't read the time
so
anymore.
my-
Something popped up.
My next question is, what does radon cause?
I'm glad you asked that. Thank you. What does radon? What health effects associated with radon? All right, you want the Surgeon General, whoever that is,
He's nobody.
has warned that radon is the second leading cause of lung cancer in the United States. Huh?
Wow.
You know,
Second leading, what would the first be? Not smoking.
what you do? Only
Not
smoking.
smoking, of
Oh
course.
yeah, only smoking. If I'm elected, only smoking causes more cases of lung cancer. And what do?
I don't do anything.
Here's even better. If you smoke and you are exposed to elevated radon levels, your risk of lung cancer is especially
be
high.
me.
So
Which
you want to
would be me.
put me in the will?
So what would you rather do? Would you rather smoke cigarettes or would you rather sit in a bucket of radon? I mean,
Never mind.
either way, they both produce lung cancer.
Well, you won't know about it because you're puffing. All right,
Exactly.
breathing radon does not cause any short-term effects such as shortening of the breath, like when Uma Thurman. Coughing, headaches, or fever. So it's very sneaky. Research suggests that swallowing water with high radon levels may pose risks too. Well, thank you.
That's pretty scary. So
It
because
says
you don't
Mel,
really know what
although
you're
risks
drinking.
for drinking water containing radon are much lower than those for breathing or air containing radon. I feel so much better now.
It doesn't matter either way. You're gonna get the radon, whether if you're drinking it, eating it, smelling it,
You say I
smoking.
smell? I'll take a
Doesn't really
shower
matter.
later. All right, go right ahead. What's
So,
next?
well, you kind of already answered my next question then.
What
My
is it?
next question is, can radon be found in drinking water? But you just answered that.
Apparently, yes.
Apparently it
That's
can, because you can.
19 minutes and
smell it,
38
taste
seconds
it.
to go. Go ahead.
Oh, that's not bad.
Wait.
Right. Does every house in the USA have a danger from high radon levels?
Depends on where you are.
Depends on where you live. Does it depend on like what state?
What? Yes, it does.
Obvious.
Depends on what. Most of it comes from the rocks that are below you in northeast and
Wow.
northeast New West is not a good place.
Oh.
No, I'm glad you asked this question. Oh. What is the acceptable? Here, read that. Waste a few more seconds.
The
Each ti-
EPA states that
No.
any radon exposure. I'm sorry.
Thank you. What is acceptable level of radon in air? The EPA states any radon exposure carries some risk. Thank you, EPA. Gosh. No level of radon exposure is always safe. However, the EPA recommends homes to be fixed. Are we allowed to do that?
Fix our homes.
To be fixed if an occupant's long-term exposure will average 4 picocuries per liter. We all know what that is. A picocurie is a measure of the rate of radioactive decay of radon. All right, so that really solves everything. Okay. Not.
That really
here,
doesn't sound very safe.
Read that.
How often is indoor radon a problem?
Nearly 1 out of every 15 homes has a radon level the EPA considers to be elevated. So take the elevator out of your house.
What?
All right, so they say anything over 4, over 4 for the unit. The U.S. average radon in-air level of single-family homes is 1.3. Because
So it's
most
not
people
bad,
spend as much time as 90% of the time indoors. Indoor exposure to radon is an important concern, especially if it was supposed to be a cold climate. But with the new climate, we don't care. 80 degrees to 85. Okay.
It'll be nice tomorrow. Tomorrow will be 80.
Is there a question from Danielle, who's busy sleeping? Yes, Danielle, say something. Okay, good.
Okay, good answer. Good answer.
What?
So,
I want to learn.
Oh, you
she wants
don't?
to learn.
Oh, sorry.
Would you like to describe the ventilation
No,
to me?
because I'd like to hit some more radon.
No? Oh, okay.
Openings which commonly allow easy flow for the gas include the following. Go ahead, read that, please.
Cracks in floors and walls, gaps in suspended floors, opening around swamp pumps and
Could
drains,
you go a little faster so they can't understand?
cavities in walls,
How about in Spanish now?
joints in construction material, gaps around utility penetrations.
I beg your pardon, this is a family show. Joints in construction, gaps around utility penetrations.
It was penetration. I told you. Excuse you.
What the hell?
I was. Guess
Stupid
what?
Go
I'm
ahead.
never wrong.
Right.
Never wrong.
She's from Verona. Go ahead.
Okay.
You didn't
Crawl
read th- you
spaces
didn't
that
read
open
this.
directly
You
into the
didn't
building.
read that.
Oh, yes, I did.
Pipes.
Penetrations.
Is that
Pump-
tips? That is nice. Tips
Pipes
and wires. What?
All right.
Yeah.
Pipes and wires. Crawl spaces that open directly into the building. So those are all.
Never go in there.
So those are all spaces that have radon, correct?
That's where it gets in. That's where it can come in.
That's how it gets in.
Yes. Radon may also be dissolved
Makes
in
sense.
water. All right. Outdoor air that is drawn into a building can also contribute to indoor radon level. Isn't that exciting? And if you don't bring the indoor air in, yeah, my God, it's stuffy. All right.
So should we close the door or leave the door open?
Wall it
We're,
open.
we're at house and we just
New
want some cool air.
and old. We shouldn't say old. Aged.
Aged.
New and seniors homes.
Senior.
Well-sealed, what? New and old homes, well-sealed and drafty homes, and homes without basements can have a problem. Well, that's what the problem was.
Huh.
Homes below the 3rd floor. Oh, don't live below. What do you do if it's only 1 floor?
Uh-oh.
Homes below the 3rd floor of a 3rd floor flaming building are particularly at risk. Make a note.
Well,
I want
that's
the
not
top, bottom floors knocked out. The only way to determine the level is to test, okay, what you got. And now, God, you allowed to say that on TV, huh? Do radon levels increase with the age of a home? I asked you, Danielle.
Yes.
Wrong again, Danielle. Danielle is one of your top.
So I have a question. So my question is, since
Don't breathe.
No,
I
I
have
have
a
a question.
I have a 3-floor home, because my house is, well, technically it would be like basement, ground level,
I'd go to the roof.
and then
to
a
be
second
safe.
floor. So that's what I'm saying. So I'm just gonna have to be stuck on the roof all day. Just
No,
chill on the
'cause
roof?
it's not
And
safe.
also, my house is old. My house is like 20 years old.
And a lot of air gets in. Old.
Oh,
What
20.
is this? You loaded with money?
Oh,
Where
I
are
thought
you
that was
from?
old. I thought
All
that
right,
was
do
old.
radon levels increase with age of a home? Read that, please.
Do radon levels increase with the
Do
age
you
of a
have to
home?
read that? Read the.
Oh, read the
se-
answer? I got the answer.
Sarah, where did
No,
you get her?
the only way to know the radon level is in any home, regardless of its age, foundation type, heating system, air tightness, or building materials, is to conduct a test. Elevated radon has been found in the brand new homes and homes over 150 years old.
Yes, and
So it really doesn't matter if you're in an old home or a new
It
home.
matters what kind of
It can
rocks you
leak
got
in.
underneath.
Exactly, it's gonna sneak up on you.
You've been watching too many of these shows. Get that
Too
out
many
of here.
TVs,
All right.
too many weathering the weather.
Could you, too many weather in the weather? All right, go ahead.
All right,
Next.
now I would like to know the ventilation. Can you tell me about the ventilation? Or define it?
The ventilation is how much
Ventilation.
kind of air you got in it. Ventilate, you mean you let the air in.
Correct.
Preferably you want to let some outdoor air in, especially when it's 20 below, because you want to get that heat pump.
Exactly. You want to get
No,
that
you
air
know,
going.
and older houses have more cracks, and so you get more air. The new ones are sealed so much, so So you croak. No. So you get more pollution in there. Because you smoke, what's the difference?
There is no difference.
I'm sorry. No, watch. Maybe
My
the
teeth are
American
beautiful.
Tobacco Company will fund this show.
I have nice teeth.
Get me. Great. We'll put them on exhibit when you're
So
gone.
does it matter?
No.
Okay.
Keep smoking and they won't be. Go ahead.
Anyway, CO poisoning and CO monitor.
Yes, because carbon monoxide is odorless, tasteless,
Correct?
and you get a red face if you have carbon monoxide there.
Really?
Yeah.
So you can't taste it, can't smell it. You just watch out for your face.
We can get. No, you get
Let's get
nauseous.
red.
You feel like you have the flu.
That's how
sleeping a
I feel
lot.
like every time I'm at work and I'm in my office.
That's because of the
You
stress.
think we have radon poisoning? Or wait, CO poisoning, I
It's
mean?
because of the stress. No, the whole plate's would have. Stop. Will the control room knock it off, please? Thank you. Thank you. Hey, she just gave me the finger. Oh, it was the thumb. Sorry. All right. What was the question? Oh,
CO.
all right. So you should have a CO monitor in your home.
Actually, I do.
Yes. Very good.
I do. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank
Well,
you.
we can
thank
rule
you.
that out.
I know. I have two, actually.
None of them
Oh,
work,
what's
but
They do work. They make a beep,
Beep. Thank you.
for a while, but it keeps going. I kind of tend to.
You blow
stop.
smoke in it. No,
I
go
do.
ahead.
That brings me to my next question, though. Smoking and secondhand smoke. What's all about that?
Well, you can, I don't, you can get lung cancer. You can get what is that called?
Well, you get lung cancer from radon too.
No.
Oh wait, from what? Smoking?
No, what is that called? No, your lungs get it doesn't have to be lung cancer. What's another one? You get it
can get
aggravates asthma.
Yep, you can get asthma.
And what's that other one? Something with this disease in the lungs now.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I hope I don't get that. Thanks for letting me know.
Well, you'll fall down first.
Well, good.
Good.
Hopefully you'll be there to catch me.
And
If not,
really?
if not, I'll blame you. Say
Make
Ed
a note. Make a
killed
note.
me.
She wants me
Ed
there to
killed me.
catch her.
He didn't
All
pick
right.
me up.
What?
We got 11 minutes.
I'll hurt myself. All right, and a CO monitor, we already did. A secondhand smoke, I can't stand smoke. My nose feels up.
I
feels up.
apologize. I'm very sorry.
I'm allergic
It's very
to it.
unfortunate.
Well,
But you know, a lot of people do things I don't like.
don't look at me.
No, really. I apologize.
It's not good. You're putting all kinds of stuff in the air. Yeah.
I know, I know.
All right, let's go with next one.
All right. Storage of violet.
Okay. You sure you're
Volatile.
Volatile.
I know. I
Thank
corrected
you.
myself
So,
before
you know,
you started.
you have paint.
You know, he can correct me 5 times, but he does it once, nobody can talk to him. I know, I'm not done. You gotta listen to Ed, guys. Apparently he's never wrong either.
Are you done?
Oh, go ahead.
Thank you.
It's his turn now.
Is it?
Maybe.
So you have volatile. You go to the garage. Oh, that's great in there, tell you.
I should try my glasses when I come in.
No, then you can see what's going on.
I know.
You-
And then maybe you guys.
you
You,
know,
know what?
you-
Next week, I'm gonna have a new look, guys. New look next
Next
time.
show.
Next show. I'll be wearing my glasses, so I don't have to hear it.
Can I?
It'd be good. Okay, sorry. Go ahead. We'll continue. I'll allow it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What am I? You don't want. Definitely don't want to store gasoline in the house. And I love people who
Who would
store
want
these
to?
paint thinners and all this stuff. Let's put it near the heater so it stays warm in the winter. Okay, not good.
You have chemicals going everywhere, guys. What are you thinking?
They're
good.
not. All right, so you want to be careful. Now, a lot of people have it in the garage.
Garage?
The garage. It's
Oh,
higher interest.
garage.
And if you
The
don't have a
garage.
garage, you store it in the basement. You can't store it outside. Somebody will swipe it.
Exactly.
So you got to
Well, it
be
depends
careful
where
with
you
it. You
live.
make sure it's.
If you live in Fitchburg, you might.
Pittsburgh.
Fitchburg. They might come
I
steal
drink the
that gas.
Fitchburg. All right, go ahead.
Paint and cleaning.
You know, some of that
Paint and
stuff
cleaning
smells
odors?
wicked bad, you know?
It does. Some of it does smell bad.
Thank you. Latex paint doesn't smell nearly as bad as oil.
As correct.
I don't think, does latex actually smell at all? Danielle?
I believe it does.
It does.
It does.
Sniff the wall.
She's like, I know.
I'll sniff the wall. Yeah, but it's nothing like oil paint.
No.
No, I feel like oil paint definitely.
It's delightful.
Yes.
Now, cleaning odors, right?
Cleaning.
You have these something cleaners?
Does that include like bleach, Windex?
I like to drink it. Yes, of course. Yes, it does.
degreaser?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Thank you. Next question, please.
All right. AQ in planes.
How about
what is-
air quality? What'd you think it was? Appetizer?
Oh, I don't know.
All right, here's the basic
quality in
thing.
planes.
Don't breathe while you're in the plane.
Don't
Because-
breathe while you're in the plane.
No, because somebody's sick in the back, you're gonna get
Oh,
it.
great. Great.
And what they usually do, what is the key, you ask, okay?
That is my question. What is the key?
Danielle, you know what the key is?
What's the key? What's the key, Ed?
Hold your breath
Sarah,
while
do you
you're
know
on
what
the
it is? Do you know
plane.
what the key is? No. Thank you, Sarah. Well, nobody, I know. It's the amount of outside air, fresh air that they're mixing in. See, they tend to not mix a lot because then they got to heat the air. It's a little chilly outside at 40,000.
Yeah, definitely a little chilly
But,
up there.
you know, but it's better to put more in because you.
So
less-
wait, what do? They keep the air stagnant? Are you trying to tell me they pump
They don't
air
put
into
as
the
much.
plane
They
as
can cut back the airflow and not have as much clean air coming in from outside because then they got to heat it.
heat the plane?
They'll probably charge you if you want some fresh air the way things are going.
They do.
You
I
want a
mean,
seat? That's extra.
Hello, have you seen the government?
I haven't seen
Mr.
the government.
Barack.
Well, thank you. Let's go to 13, please.
Okay. How does dust mites, pollen, animal
I'm glad you didn't say
dander?
Poland.
I almost did. Animal dander, animals, mold spores, formaldehyde, cooking, chemicals fit into indoor air quality.
You got everything here. Formaldehyde. There's an interesting thing about formaldehyde. When you're-
Formaldehyde very much smells
Delightful.
It's
yeah, but when
so
you're
bad.
alive, it kills you.
when you're alive.
When you're dead, it preserves you. So you got to know when to use it. See? You also got to know
Save
when
it for later, guys.
You got
Save
to know
it for
when
later.
to hold them, know when to hit it, when to fold them. Dust and dust mites, oh, that's a big problem. Finally washed the blanket because it was moving. Well, people are allergic to that. It's actually their feces, I think.
Really? Oh, actually, it is. It is. You're correct.
Yeah. And then pollen. What can we say here in
pollen.
ragweed season?
What about animals? You've got animals.
I got it. It's animal dander.
Oh, okay.
And then
And mold. I mean, mold is.
animals don't have mold.
No, that's separate.
Mold? You've seen mold. It's usually black.
Black, green, white. Green is usually outside.
White, that's moss.
Yeah.
White mold?
Have you ever seen white mold?
No.
It is
should I?
white mold and black mold. I believe black mold
Don't
is
you
very
sell
much
it?
more dangerous. Oh yeah, I saw it.
And then
I
we
keep
have
it.
mold spores. But you have allergies. That's outside usually.
Yeah, that'd be outside
So and
air
when
quality.
can I? Thank you. When it rains, you wash the pollen out of the air. However, you get mold spores to form. And coming up now, if we ever get cool enough if we get the leaves coming down, it stays wet in there, and you like to rake it, and you go, oh my God.
I'm so.
I have a red pen here in case I have to make mistakes. All right, yes. How about chemicals? Oh, cooking too.
Cooking, that's a good one.
Oh,
That's-
let's burn this. Right? And some of the odors they put in, let's put a little
Exact-
more of this. Huh?
Never good, never good.
Never good. All right.
All right, besides cancer.
Emphysema. That's what
Oh.
I was thinking of.
Emphysema. Oh my goodness, that would have worked
Well, thank you. It would
15,
work.
10
on
minutes
it.
ago. 12 minutes ago, it's okay.
5:11,
We got it now.
5:10. Go ahead.
10, 9.
Besides,
8,
what other problems
7.
can occur pouring? Well, we can have emphysema,
Okay.
right? We can have.
Oh, wait, I didn't read the question.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Besides cancer, what other problems
Yes?
can occur from indoor air quality?
People not taking a shower.
That's very disgusting.
You know, even
mean-
the spray you use in the bathroom, because everybody's perfume, that's another goodie, too.
Really?
Yeah, what are you supposed to do? Die in there? Oh, my God.
No, just saying it.
Okay, so you can get asthma. Actually, you can activate the asthma.
Really? He's lying. No, I'm just
I'm not lying. There goes the leg. You have lung problems like emphysema. It can, so, you know what I mean?
I
Like,
do know what you mean.
you can get skin rashes.
That's pretty bad.
Yes. And you can get, who the heck wrote this? You can feel ill. Do you feel ill by looking at me? Danielle, do you
I feel good right now.
Do you feel ill, Danielle? Daniel, I'm sorry, Danielle. Do you feel ill?
Daniel.
Yeah.
I know.
Looking at you, a little bit.
Thank you.
Oh,
General, no.
Sarah, how do you feel?
be nice.
Thank you. Sarah says, ah. Yeah, she is cute.
She is really cute. She's 8 years old, but she's very, very tiny and small. I mean,
Who was I?
I was gonna say also, 24 for 11. So I mean,
What? What's 24 for 11?
I'm 24 years old and I'm only 4'11". I'm under 5 feet, so I know she's gonna be. She's gonna be a
6'10".
little tiny little thing. But she is cute, isn't she? She's so adorable. My little princess. Can we get to the next question, Ed?
No,
Stop
because
holding
you were
us up.
advertising your
Stop holding us
system.
up. Look what he started.
It's not you started.
You
All right, what
started.
is six?
What is sick building syndrome? This question is actually from Lee.
Lee High-Low.
You remember
where?
Lee?
Yeah,
Lee
I
Lee.
do. Where?
Lily. Bottom of the page.
Oh, you can get. I hit some
Question 15, Ed.
You can get itchy. Oh, this is not good. Well, what did I do?
He
with
doesn't
it?
know the answer to this
I
question.
do know it.
He knows all the
You
answers.
know- Well, we lost that sheet too. That's
What
I
would you
get.
like? What would you like? What can I do for you?
Did you keep it?
This one.
All right, 6 building syndrome. What the heck happened here?
You have all your papers.
I don't have anything anymore. 6. All right, that's where you go into a building, right? Well, I must have thrown it out.
And you get sick.
You feel sick. I feel sick. You go into a building. And,
I feel
you know,
icky.
And
Feel sick.
they have material around. You go in there, the air's terrible, right? And you feel sick. Then when you go out for lunch, you feel better. You come back. Oh my God! And on weekends you're not working, right?
You feel great.
You feel well. You
I thought
feel
that was
much
just because
better.
you're not at work.
So
you
it's only
felt rid of
related to a building. And they can't pinpoint it like that. There's other ones that's worse where they can actually pinpoint it. Like somebody stuck mold all over the.
Oh my God.
And you can break out with a rash. You can have trouble breathing.
Hopefully they don't pass out
are you, a
on the
rabbit?
floor.
Okay. All right. So that's what that is. And it's not good to have a sick building syndrome. Well, go ahead. We may as well do a Mary Ethier.
Well, I was just going to add a tidbit to the end. We only have 1 minute and 45 seconds
3.
left.
Go ahead. We got enough time to cruise through
What I wanted to do is actually Mary Ether.
this. Ethier, not ether.
Ethier.
You know, really.
Ether.
Ethier.
I read it.
What's wrong with you?
Ethier.
It's Ethier. She plays for the LA Times.
I see it.
All right.
Mary
don't yell.
Ethier.
I answered
All right.
to these.
He personally answered these questions
Right, because
because she bought the book.
she bought the book and
Look
she
at the
actually,
book.
I actually got a check.
Go ahead,
Let it go.
open the book.
And she actually, this book, you understand what I'm, the control room needs to buy it, especially George. Cheapskate. Well, hi, George. Blow it out your ear, George. All right, so I'm not cutting, George. Cutting and paste. All right, well, she got it and she paid. I trusted her and she came up with the cash. All right. Question
Good
was,
for her.
what is cheap and non-toxic way to remove mold from the door in my basement? I told her what it was, and I can't remember it right now because I don't have mold in my basement.
Works.
She has an old house apparently with a rock foundation.
I was going to say, she also lives in a house with stone foundation. She wants to know, will it do any good to use a dehumidifier to prevent
The
mold
answer is
growth?
yes. Come on. We got
Yeah,
30
I already knew
seconds
that. What is the best way to clean a wall-to-wall carpet in order to move dust mites while not increasing mold spores, chemicals, in the environment?
I told her how to do that, but I don't remember. Do it
Okay.
outside. No.
I have severe allergy to dust mites. Actually, the allergy would be to their
Feces.
feces. I know. I just didn't want
11
to read
seconds.
It. It's
We're
kinda
going to hang over
gross.
a
And
little.
dust. Other than covering the mattress, box spring pillows, and washing my beds in hot water regularly,
Yeah,
is there
right.
anything
And she
else?
also got rid of a couch with a husband on it. No,
Exactly.
That's not
I
true.
already got rid of the couch.
It's got to be. It's very hard to get rid of these things. Stop it.
very
And
hard.
I can see it flashing zero. Just keep going. And final one. Will a HEPA
Filter
HEPA
help
room
my
filter-
dust and dust mites allergy?
Well, it won't hurt, folks.
It won't hurt. If anything, I mean, it can't prevent it, obviously, and it won't
Well, it might help. It's
increasingly
gonna
make
pull
it
some-
that much better, but it'll definitely help you.
They have air filter. Yeah. All right.
Air
And
filter's
now,
definitely very good.
We don't just to make people watch. We don't. The next show, show 14, is what do you want to do? Drought conditions? Aviation weather, flooding?
I like aviation weather. That's
All
like
right.
flying weather, correct?
I hope so.
I hope so. That's usually what aviation means.
Right, and I want to tell you, folks, even though
I'm gonna fly high.
you can still get the weather from the National Weather Service because it's deemed essential because we don't want people croaking. All right, so aviation would be the next. I want to thank you for sending in all those questions.
For sending in all those questions,
and the
don't
people-
forget to buy the book. You can stare at the
I mean,
strawberry
Michael J.
face.
Fox, he really has it bad. You can see it
That's
on
not
TV.
Michael J. Fox. This is actually Ed.
But this is the book. Thank you.
But this
That's
is the book.
Don't bend it. Sorry. All right.
Look what you...
So I want to say right now thank you, Ed, for being with us today.
Oh, you're welcome, Bethany.
Thank you.